Good morning, dear students. In today's session, we are going to discuss about operations on fractions. That means we have four operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Apart from these four operations, we have one more operator also, that is off. Whenever you find off in between two fractions, it is understood we need to multiply. Okay, so we shall simplify some problems in order to learn how to add, how to subtract, how to multiply and how to divide two fractions, or to simplify an expression with the help of all these signs: plus, minus, multiplication and division. Clear? So I am going to take one problem from the exercise itself in order to learn the addition and subtraction here. So that is the first problem of your exercise, that is 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3. 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Dear students, we have to add these two fractions here since we have a plus sign in between. Okay, keep this in mind. In order to learn this concept, actually we are in need of some concept, that is like fractions. What are like fractions? The denominators are same, means the fractions which are having the same denominators are called like fractions. Why I am speaking about like fractions? Dear students, here in order to add these two, I have to make same denominators. That means we have to make these two fractions as like. Understood? First point. And in the previous session we have learned that whenever we compare two fractions, we need to find the LCM in order to find same denominators. Here also the same concept will be applicable. Okay, in order to add these two fractions, we have to make the denominators same, and you already know in order to make the denominator same, we need to find out the LCM. Okay, so that means we have to take a LCM of these two denominators, 2 and 3. Dear students, no need to go for the division method all the time to get the LCM. Whenever you find, these are all the shortcuts, okay, you have to just keep it in your mind. Whenever you find a different factors, that means no common factors between a 2 and 3. 2 and 3 both having non-common factors. I mean, it is not a common, I mean there is no common factor between 2 and 3. Understood? Such numbers can be multiplied directly to get the LCM. That means LCM is equal to 2 into 3 is equal to 6. That means LCM is 6. And you already learnt how to find the equivalent fractions. How to find equivalent fractions, isn't it? So in order to make the same denominator 6, what I should do? See, I'll tell you both the methods. First, this is a finding of equivalent fractions. This is a method of finding equivalent fractions. Let me take 1 by 2 is equal to, already we came to know that 6 is the LCM, that is in the denominator, lowest common multiple of those two, 2 and 3. So 2 should be multiplied by 3 to get 6. So the same number should be multiplied in the numerator also. 1 3s are 3. Take the next number, 2 by 3 is equal to 3 into 2. 3 2s are 6. So that is why we have to multiply the same number in the numerator also. 2 by 3 I have taken. The same 2 should be multiplied in the numerator also. 2 2s are 4. Now we have a same denominators, then we can add. Okay, that is 3 by 6 plus 4 by 6 is equal to 3 plus 4 divided by 6. Same denominators are there, so it's a common. So 3 plus 4 is equal to 7 by 6. 7 by 6 is an improper fraction, so you have to convert that in a mixed fraction. That is 6 1s are 6. 6 1s are 6. What is the remainder? 1 is the remainder. So 1 by 6 is your answer. Okay, so 7 by 6 also you can keep it as it is. but it is improper fraction. So in order to convert that in a mixed fraction, you have to convert it in mixed fraction, that is 1 by 6. ಇದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬಂತು 1 by 6 ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ, just you need to divide it, that's it. 6 ಇಂದ 7 ನ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. 6 ones are 6, remainder is 1. So this 1 is a whole number and this remainder is numerator and the divisor remains same. This is one method. Another method, instead of finding these two equivalent fractions, directly you can do it. Okay, how it is, let me see. Here only, let me try this one. So 6 is the LCM. 6 is the LCM. I need to find the numerator. So for that you take a fraction, that is 1 by 2 into LCM. It's a fraction 1 by 2 I have taken. In order to find only the numerator, this is 1 by 2 I have taken and 6 is the LCM multiplied by LCM. 2 ones are 2, 3s are. So 3 ones are 3, 3 is the numerator. Okay, take the next fraction, 2 by 3 into LCM. 3 ones are 3 twos are 2 twos are 4. So 3 plus 4 is equal to 7 by 6. Here also we got 7 by 6, here also we got 7 by 6. Instead of going through with the equivalent fraction method, you can directly do this problem in single step. Okay, this is about addition. So in order to know about the subtraction, again I am going to take one more problem from your textbook. So that is 3 by 5 minus 1 by 10. 3 by 5 minus 1 by 10. So here we have two fractions to be subtracted. Dear students, method is same. Instead of adding, we are subtracting. That's it. Okay. First thing is we need to find the LCM. So here one shortcut I told you. Whenever you have a different factors, you just multiply. When there is no common factor between two denominators, directly you can multiply those two to get the LCM. But whereas here we have a common factor here. 5 is common in both. This is 5 ones are 5. This is 5 twos are 10. So 5 is common. At that moment, the bigger number itself the LCM. Understood? Bigger number. If the bigger is 10 is bigger. So at that time you can directly write LCM is equal to 10. If you really want to check it, see ನಾನು ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ LCM is equal to 10 ಅಂತ, ಬಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಅಂದರೆ you just go through here. 5 ones are 5 twos, 2 ones are. So LCM is 5 twos are 10. So instead of doing this, easily you can write directly a bigger number will be the LCM. So we got the LCM, dear students. In order to find the numerators, you have to take a fraction, that is 3 by 5 into LCM. 5 ones are 5 twos are 3 twos are 6 and subtraction sign is there. Then 1 by 10 into 10. 10 and 10 gets cancelled. 1 is the numerator. 6 minus 1 is equal to 5 by 10. 5 ones are 5 twos are. So 1 by 2 is your answer. So dear students, one question is of addition and the another question is of subtraction. Okay, practice such problems and it is very easy. You have learned it in your previous classes, I know that. Okay, it is just a revision. You just call it as a revision. You know all these things and again we are revising it since you have this chapter. Okay, yes. Next we shall discuss about multiplication. Board is not that clean, but still we need to adjust. We don't have time to rub it clearly. Okay, yes. The next topic is multiplication, right? Already addition and subtraction over. Multiplication. So let me consider one example problem, that is 9 by 12 into 4 by 7. So dear students, it's a very simple concept, how to multiply two fractions. How to multiply two fractions. So we have learnt one concept in our previous session. What is that concept? Reducing a fraction to its lowest form. Reducing a fraction to its lowest form. What we have to do in that? We wanted to find out a common factors between the numerator and denominator, and then it should be reduced with the same old common factor, isn't it? So here also first we need to check for a common factor in both numerator and denominator. If there are no common factors, you need to multiply the numerator and the numerator of the other fraction, denominator and denominator of the each of the fractions. Okay, understood? 9 into 4, it should be multiplied like this. 12 into 7 in order to get multiplied. But what I am telling is, in order to simplify your answer, now only you have to check for common factor in both numerator and denominator. Clear? So that is here 9 into 4 divided by 12 into 7. In this we have to check whether there are any common factors or not. Here 4 and 12 both are having a common factor. 4 ones are 4, 3s are. Again 3 ones are 3, 3s are. So what is your answer? 3 into 1 is 3, 1 into 7 is 7. 3 by 7 is the answer for this question. Let us try one more problem. This is also from your exercise only I am taking. 45 into 2 1 by 3. 2 1 by 3. So what we have to do in such cases? It's a mixed fraction. We have to convert this mixed fraction in terms of improper fraction. What is the method? 45 can be written as 45 by 1. It's a whole number. For every whole number it can be written as divided by 1. Then into 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1 7, 7 by 3. It is a mixed fraction. We have converted it in improper fraction. Okay. Is there any common factor between these two? So 45 into 7 divided by 1 into 3. 3 ones are 3 15s are. Okay. So what is 15 sevens are? 105 divided by 1 into 1, 1. So your answer is 105 only. Understood? Any doubts? No doubts. So this is a method of multiplying two fractions. Here we have one whole number and one mixed number. This is one different case. You please learn it. Okay. And when two fractions are given, check for the common factors, reduce it, and then go directly multiplying the numerators and multiplying the denominators. Clear? This is about multiplication, dear students. The next concept is division. Division. How to divide two fractions? For this I am going to consider little bit difficult problem, that is 3 3 by 7 divided by 1 1 by 14. 3 3 by 7 divided by 1 1 by 4. This is the question. Sorry, 1 1 by 14 it is. This is a question from your same exercise, that is 6th main 12th one. Okay, 6th main 12th one. Here instead of taking just a fraction, what I have done is I have taken mixed fractions. Okay, here we have taken mixed fraction. Now in the same way I have taken mixed fraction here. So what is the first step? We need to convert that in improper fraction. 7 3s are 21, 21 plus 3 24, 24 by 7 divided by 14 ones are 14, 14 plus 1 is 15 divided by 14. This denominator remains the same, okay, but you have to multiply and then you have to add the numerator. 7 3s are 21, 21 plus 3, that is 24 by 7 divided by 15 by 14. So now we have converted that in improper fraction. What is the next step? Here what we did for multiplication, numerator and numerator multiplied, denominator and denominator multiplied. But whereas here in the division we cannot do like that. But we can convert an operation. Division operation can be converted into multiplication. Okay, so how to do that? This is called dividend. This is called divisor. What we want to do is, we need to take mi, multiplicative inverse, mi of divisor. We need to take mi of divisor. Mi means what? Multiplicative inverse. Andre numerator denominator barutte, denominator numerator barutte. So that is 15 by 14. Mi of 15 by 14 is 14 by 15. So now we shall simplify. 24 by 7. This division has become multiplication because we have taken the reciprocal of 15 by 14. 14 by 15. Simple as that. What I have to do is, in order to change division to multiplication, we have to reciprocal it. That's it. Idu nimge artha agli anta steps bardidini. But whereas while solving the problem, just you have to change the multiplication sign with the reciprocal of 15 by 14 or the next any other divisor. Okay, so now 7 1s are 7 2s are 24 and 3 both having a common factor, that is 3 5s are 3 8s are. Clear? So 8 into 2 16 divided by 1 into 5 5. 16 by 5 is in improper. We have to convert that in mixed. Okay, that is 15 3s are, sorry, 5 3s are 15. One reminder is there that will be written in the numerator. 3 1 by 5 is the answer for this division. If you want to know about one more problem, I'll explain. Illa division alle explain ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, or else here we have a space now. We'll do the minus 5 by 8 divided by 3 by 4. Minus 5 by 8 divided by 3 by 4. Minus 5 by 8 as it is, and I told you change the division to multiplication and reciprocal of the divisor. Reciprocal of the divisor means 3 by 4 will become 4 by 3. 4 1s are 4 2s are. So minus 5 into 1 is minus 5 divided by 2 3s are 6. So your answer is minus 5 by 6. Did you understand? Minus 5 by 8 as it is I have taken. Division has become multiplication. 3 by 4 has become 4 by 3. So common factor 4 1s are 4 2s are. So common factor has been reduced now. Minus 5 into 1 minus 5, 2 into 3 6. This is your answer. So dear students, these are the problems based on addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Hope everybody understood this problem. Okay, let us move on to the next concept, that is using of in between two fractions. Using of in between two fractions. What is this of? Whenever you find of in the expression, okay, instead of any sign, plus, minus, multiplication, division, instead of using these four operations, if you find of in between two fractions or of in between any numbers, it is understood it is a multiplication. Understood? You have to multiply those two numbers anta artha. Keep this in mind. Using of in between two fractions in this chapter. So let me take one problem, that is half of 10 kg. When you will get such a situation? Suppose you want to share a cake. Okay, you want to share a piece of cake with your friend. At that moment, what you have to do? Exactly half you want. So you will say, give me the half of the cake you have. Understood? Give me half of the cake anta ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. One complete cake ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಧ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ. Half represent ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ OF of. Give me half of the cake. Half of the cake. Understood? Half of your biscuit pack, half of the bun. Okay, of madhya barta ಇದೆ ತಾನೆ, that of itself called multiplication here. Okay, example, of 10 kg, 1 by 2 of 10 kg. What you have to do here? 1 by 2 keep it as it is. This of can be taken as multiplication and 10. 2 ones are 2 5s are, half of 10 antandre we all know that 5 kg. So example to the next problem, we shall take 3 by 5 of 1 hour. Three by 5 of 1 hour. So here 3/5 of 1 hour. 1 ಗಂಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ third 3/5 of the part I have to find out now. So here also 3/5. This of represents multiplication. 1 hour means 60 minutes. 60 minutes. Here you have to write 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Okay, 5 ones are 5 12s are 5 ones are 5 10, 5 twos are 10. Okay, so 5 ones are 5 12s are 60. Then 3 into 12 is equal to 3 12s are 36. 36 minutes. So dear students, hope everybody understood about usage of in the expressions, in between two fractions, in between any two kinds of numbers. Clear? Last one concept is there, that is order of operations. That means in one such big expressions, which operation should be done first and which one should be done last. According to their priority, we have to simplify. Okay, that is the only one concept we are going to discuss today. Now the remaining concept, that is Bodmer's rule. Dear students, hope you have learned this rule in your previous year, but still it's a very good opportunity to learn this concept again. Since you have this concept in your textbook. Bodmer's rule. Where we are going to use this rule, Bodmer's. Whenever you find a big expression with multiple operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, off, bracket, everything is there in that expression, you should be knowing which operation should be done first. Understood? So there it matters an idea of Bodmer's. What is this Bodmer's? Bodmer's is the abbreviation of the first letter of all the operations. That means B stands for brackets, O stands for off, D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. It is an order of simplifying an expression. First, if you find a bracket, you have to simplify bracket first, and then off, division, multiplication, addition, and then at last we have to subtract. In order to learn this, let us simplify one problem. This, I'll take the question. The last problem of your exercise. In this one, only one big problem is there. Let me take that problem here. That is 13th one. That is 1 by 2 of 3 by 4 into 1 by 2 divided by 2 by 3. See, dear students, we have learned this Bodmer's relation, that is B stands for bracket, O stands for off, D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, S for subtraction. So using this Bodmer's rule, we have to simplify this problem. Simply, if you start with the leftmost number, that is 1 by 2 of 3 by 4 into 1 by 2 divided by 2 by 3, you will get a wrong answer. Okay. If you maintain this rule, you will get the perfect answer. So first we have to check for bracket. Just find out, is there any bracket here? We don't have a bracket, so forget it. Next, you have to check for OF, off. Yes, we have off here. First, we need to simplify this one. 1 by 2 of 3 by 4. One by 2 off means it is multiplication. 3 by 4 into 1 by 2 divided by 3. So first we are doing this one, isn't it? 1 3s are 3, 2 4s are 8. This taken again. Then now after off we need